schedule, Greg, fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Murray finds Jokic to the paint. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. 5 on the clock, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. On offense, here are the Suns. About a minute played so far here in the first. Murray against Paul. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Shot is good off the back rim and in. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball against Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. He takes it in, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Barton against Booker. Barton passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
A try by Booker. That one doesn't go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Porter. Bridges against Jokic. And stolen by Barton. Porter passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now Booker following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Booker dishes to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Kicks it out to Gordon. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gordon's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
And they double up Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. The open shot, Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
surveying the floor. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. He puts himself in position to make an impact.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the three, the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says he has championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Bridges for three. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 7. Porter kicks to Murray. From downtown, Porter passes to Murray. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bridges against Gordon. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. And stolen by Barton. The finish. And Barton throws it down.
With the long arms that Barton has, he's an exceptional defender, and I think he does a nice job picking and choosing his spots to take chances.
Paul passes to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Murray outside. Passes to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Suns trail by 6. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Paul kicks to Booker. Porter against Bridges, and he converts the layup.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Murray. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. The three ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Paul. Off target from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Crowder. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Crowder with it. We'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Here's Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Barton passes to Murray. And stolen by Booker. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a miss there on the triple.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Suns trail by 4. Here's Bridges. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Ayton. Now here's Crowder. He's covered closely. It's not going to go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Thank you, David, for that interview.
24.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Here's Morris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Here's Shamet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses his anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Payne. Pass to Craig. The Suns need to get a shot off. Payne can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 8. The pass to Najee. Hits the 3-point bomb. Najee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Cousins. Right wing, shoots it up. Najee, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. To the middle, it's deflected. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Johnson. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Morris looking over the floor. Kicks it to Forbes. He dishes it to Green. Tries the spin move. Here's Najee. From outside, off the mark. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Takes it inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Payne hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Morris outside. He kicks to Forbes. Spins. And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 7. Feeds to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the paint, here's McGee. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here is Morris. Payne covering. Passes it to Cousins. Lets it go with a 3. Payne grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Got that one up quick. Oh, just a 2-point Nugget lead.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Morris. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Up top, Barton. He's covered by 8. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Barton, no luck. The 3, Bridges. Barton with the rebound. Porter outside, sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panther.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-attack basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Kicks it out to Booker. From 20 feet out, Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Gotta give Aiden credit that this guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Driving the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball outside to the inside. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And stolen by Murray. There's Gordon with the three. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. A 2-point game. Jokic kicks to Porter. Barton against Booker. Outside Gordon. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker the pass to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got it all tied up now for the Suns.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Paul kicks to Booker. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Denver leading by 3. Gordon the pass to Barton. That one good for 2.
Oh, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Booker left side. From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Murray against Paul. Porter kicks to Jokic. And Jokic pulls it down.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Paul passes to Booker. Into the lane. Clock at 6. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
Booker left side. The tray. Again, the miss by Booker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Well, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Murray dishes to Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Murray with it. He's picked up by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. From deep. The shot missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
All right, Rookies coming out of the corner. Come on and be loud for yours.
And a deep 3 from Booker. He's off from 3. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
Team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6.
Here we go.
Good stuff there. Thank you. So Dallas will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Brunson in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's a 3 from Paul. Hits the trifecta. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here's Brunson. Got a hand on it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Paul passes to Bridges. Doncic pulls down the board. About a minute into this first quarter, things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Right side Booker. Crowder outside. And Crowder with the jam.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Outside Booker. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Bullock. From the top of the key. Inside, the kick out to Brunson. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Paul. Ayton, the screen on Brunson. Powell with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Here's Doncic. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. It's Booker on the wing from outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Crowder outside. 4 on the clock. Over Finney-Smith. Here's Ayton with the clock winding down. And Ayton, throw it down.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Brunson passes to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22, I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy could be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, dancer.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. He takes it in. It's deflected.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Offensive board. Outside Booker. There's the steal. Brunson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Doncic. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Paul against Brunson. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Over Booker. And it's Doncic missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bridges outside. Driving inside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Panther. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Powell in at the 5. The Mavericks trailing. Now Brunson. Doncic outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Paul passes to Booker. Takes a 3. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Paul passes to Crowder. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
Outside Brunson. Here's Doncic. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, P.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Booker, pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 6. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Up top, Paul. He's got 5.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
Bullock. Good.
Reggie Bullock.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock to the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And he drives in. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Ball passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Crowder, a screen on Doncic. Up top, Booker, guarded by Doncic. Booker can't get it to go.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
For 3, Bridges. And it's good. First straight shot in 4 attempts.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Brunson against Booker. Brunson passes to Powell. Releases. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Powell. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. And don't go away. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Torrey Craig out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Dinwiddie outside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. All by himself. Jumps up. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Bertans for 3. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
All right, fans, that was your start.
Hardaway with a screen on Payne. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Payne. And it's Phoenix with another.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And there's the screen. Outside Hardaway. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Outside Payne. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. On the wing, Green. Here's Hardaway, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
And that was good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. McGee with it. Marjanovic on him. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Hardaway with a screen on Payne. Throws it up high.
Well, this guy is so clever at figuring out ways to capitalize. When Tim Hardaway Jr. has it, he wants to score it.
To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Give them a hand for your Suns dancer.
The Suns have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Dinwiddie against Payne. Craig on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Fires from deep. Dinwiddie, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Payne, the pass to Craig. Over Green. A minute 9 left to play in the third. The shot by Payne, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Green missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the wing, right side. Payne finds Johnson.
Mavericks foul.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Maverick substitution.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. McGee passes to Craig. Clock at 6. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Bullock. Brunson against Booker. 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Doncic's shot is good.
I just love the ball move.
Crowder, a screen on Brunson. Here's Paul. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Mavericks leading. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Tipped.
one thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
For three, Booker. He buries it from three.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Brunson against Booker. Here's Doncic driving to the basket. They get it back. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Bullock. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Doncic outside. Looking to get back on track. Yes! He nails it! And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Paul. Up top Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Brunson against Booker. Brunson passes to Doncic. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Oh, deflected. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
Here's Bullock. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff. Great game for him. Double-double now.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Doncic. The three is up. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 23.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Paul. Now Booker. Guarded by Doncic. Out to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Now covers. 8. No good. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Ball passes to Booker. 3-pointer. 8. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
And here's Doncic outside. Pure from 3-point range.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Brunson passes to Doncic. From deep three-point range. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
some backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in the center position.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
All up top, covered by Conley. Ball passes to Ayton. Gobert with the block. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. This year was a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Mitchell against Booker. And there's the drive. Bridges against O'Neal. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Gobert can't hit, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot's good from Paul.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now Mitchell, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. And he drives in, kicks it out to Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the three. And he recovers it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Booker. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Trailing by 5. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss to stop the drought. And the Suns miss again.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Inside and stolen by Booker. All against Bogdanovich. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. Good work there as it goes.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Mitchell outside. Driving inside. And he can't jam it through.
Wow. Now that's kind of a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 5. After this break, we'll...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Panther. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Booker inside, covered by Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Ayton against Gobert. O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And here's Booker from the arc. Just 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Bridges. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Paul, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Bogdanovich, know what? Suns trail by 7. Paul outside. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Crowder with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And the pass to Mitchell. Steve is a bigger guard with a great 3-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Conley with it, outguarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye 3-point shooter with impressive range.
Paul passes to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Fires from deep. No good from Booker.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell to the middle. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul surveying the floor. Driving to the basket. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
5 seconds left in the second quarter. 1 second left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Gay passes to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Pascal. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Pascal. He kicks it to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Pascal's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. To the paint. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Gay with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gay passes to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Shamet on the wing. McGee screen on Pascal. And here is Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McGee inside. Working on Pascal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Utah leading by 4. Passes it to Whiteside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson kicks to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Gay. Launches a 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. McGee against Whiteside. To end the drought. A shot off that time.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And there's another turnover by the Jazz. Suns trail by 4. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. McGee and the slam dunk by McGee.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Clarkson surveying the floor. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Takes it inside and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
And McGee kicks to Craig. Back to McGee. In the corner. Shamet with it. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Craig against O'Neal. Craig kicks to Shamet. He feeds it to McGee. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Conley with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
And that one's good. Shamet.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Conley. There's the drive. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got 6 points.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Shot from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns trail by 9. Booker outside. Back to Crowder. The dish now to Ayton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Passes it to O'Neal. Crowder with the steal. There's the pass to Booker. For Mitchell. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Booker.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Mitchell wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Crowder finds Booker. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Ayton inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. For three, Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Conley. Good on the shot. And it's an 11-point Utah lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Gobert against Ayton. Rebound by Mitchell.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Over Ayton. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up with a Phoenix Sun. 11-point game. That's tipped.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
And he makes that one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Paul with the steal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton against Gobert. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Stolen by Michael Conley. There's a minute left in the 4th. Gobert with it. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Paul outside. To the middle. Ayton, the pass to Paul. All alone. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve.
Introducing the starting five for your Denver.
Oh, we expect some fireworks tonight, don't we, Clark? These teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think, comes out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Count that bucket.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. If his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Al Paul. To the paint. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. Murray outside. Porter in the corner. Tries the spin move. And it's...
Goodness! That was fast. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Now here's Paul. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Paul against Murray. Back to Porter. Lock at 6. There's the triple. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
It's good from long range.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Murray kicks to Barton. And a wide open look for Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Al Gordon, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. The pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Barton kicks to Porter. With the drive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it. Or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray outside. High arcing shot, and Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Bridges outside. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Crowder finds Ayton. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Gordon. Porter with him. Bridges covering. And Porter, here we go. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Tries again. to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now Murray following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Lob pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And stolen by Murray. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And then Gordon with the double.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, it's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Passes it to Booker. Inside. It's Crowder on the wing. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done it. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul outside. The kick out to Crowder. Over Gordon and stolen by Murray. Here we go with Gordon. No ball.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Offline with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Murray kicks to Jokic. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Look at that stroke on Jokic's three-point shot. And I like the way he releases it so high. Makes it tough for defenders to get to it. He's not a really nimble guy, but he's got a lot of grace in his game.
Now, here's Ayton. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barton outside, out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Paul looking around, pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul goes in. Shot clock at 6. Back to Booker. Shoots from the right block. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Porter. There we go. Ayton against Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets leading by 11. Pulls up from the corner. It's good. 10 points for Michael Porter.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Bridges for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Nuggets are gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. It's Parker with the drive and the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Murray against Bridges. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Booker. No good on the last second attempt there.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver, they've got DeMarcus Cousins. Green is out there with Morris, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. Here's Morris. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Cousins, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 13.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Craig, good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Johnson surveying the floor. Now the pass to Craig. Over Green. Craig kicks to Shannon. Fires for 3. That one, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Cousins. Pass it to Najee. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Cousins. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, 2 sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage of his career.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. The rebound by Johnson.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nuggets lead by 10. Here's Morris into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got his first 2 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And McGee kicks to Payne. From deep three-point range. Phoenix no good that time either. Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Cousins. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Craig. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Johnson. And the Suns miss again. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Morris dishes to Forbes. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Morris looking over the floor. Cousins with a screen for Morris. To the paint and stolen by Ayton. Knocked away. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Paul with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Paul's shot is off. Nuggets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Paul against Murray. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Porter. Jokic with the screen on Bridges. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
That's a 2 from Crowder. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Murray. Kicks it to Barton. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker with no one around. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Barton. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Denver leading by 11. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete. He throws it down with some major force.
Now here's Paul. And there's the feed to Booker. All up top. He's covered by Murray. Lock at 6. On the top of the key. And that one goes long. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray, no good. Suns trail by 13. Down low. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
.158 left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Barton. And the pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Murray surveying the D. He takes it in. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Paul for 3. Here's Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 made.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Denver.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jokic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And the basket by Gordon.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Booker against Barton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. That one's not going to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Alley. Take it away.
Hey.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Brunson against Booker. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Brunson. In transition, here they come. Doncic with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And it's Doncic missing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Takes a 13-footer. No luck on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Bullock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Booker. Now here's Crowder. He's closely guarded. Pass to Paul. Going inside. Back to Crowder. Over Finney-Smith. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 5 now.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
It's Booker on the wing. From behind the arc. They get it again. Pass to Ayton. Second chance shot. Crowder outside. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Ayton passes to Crowder. Ayton inside. Working on Powell. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here we go, one-on-one. Doncic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. That one drops for him.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And so here's Phoenix, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Bullock puts it in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Doncic. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Brunson passes to Doncic. Driving in. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Powell. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
That's a jump ball.
And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Powell passes to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Another miss by Doncic.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. there is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Brunson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Doncic.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
That gives them the lead.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So, at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top.
All right, rookies coming out of the court. Come on and get out for your Mavericks.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in a shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. That one goes. Count it. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. The Suns leading. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Crowder. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And the basket is good. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
All right, fellas.
And Dallas with possession, trailing by 5.
All right, rookies coming on the court.
Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Powell. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. For 3, Booker. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Down low. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Doncic.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Outside for Booker. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Powell with a steal.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Here's Bullock. Brunson with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell right side. Paul with a steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Phoenix has possession. 4-point game to the paint. Off target at the rim.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Powell passes to Brunson, and here's Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
This guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
The drive by Paul. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
Brunson against Booker. Pass to Powell. Paul against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Brunson up top. That one's good. This game is all even.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Doncic against Booker. Out to Bridges. Right wing. From about 19. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. So they take the lead. Doncic has got 12.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Finney-Smith. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Booker. To halt the run. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top, up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Paul against Dinwiddie. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. That one no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Bridges.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 7 points.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Puts it up off the inbound. Gets the bucket and the foul. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Craig with a screen on Kleba. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Back to Kleba. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Shamet. Here's McGee. Back to Shamet. McGee, a screen on Hardaway. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Hardaway with a screen on Payne to the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact. Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Pass to Green. There's the triple. The Suns clear it. A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Well, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's McGee. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Kleba. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Payne, stolen by Dinwiddie. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy is a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. From downtown. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Payne. From deep, Johnson. The shot won't fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Inside. And that one's good. Green. And now a 10-point Dallas lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
McGee, a screen on Doncic. Payne against Doncic. Payne, pass to McGee. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. McGee's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Down low. Here's Doncic. Missed inside.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And so it's the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Oh, great D that time from Powell. deep. Here's Doncic. Hauled in by Paul. And the Suns shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Ball against Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Here's Powell. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Now here's Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it to Doncic. Counted from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ball against Brunson. Pass to Bridges for three. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Paul with it. Picked up by Powell. Ayton passes to Paul. No good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
To the middle. The kick out to Brunson. Here's the three. Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Looking to win the run. Phoenix no good that time either.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Doncic with it. From deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Ayton finds Paul. And here's Booker. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Paul. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Doncic. From deep. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like.
Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Jazz. For the Suns,
here we go.
They know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Jazz, Suns, just moments away right after this. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now O'Neal, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Mitchell against Booker, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Conley against Paul. Crowder the screen. The drive by Paul, and he banks in the layup. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Booker. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges left side. Passes it to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Over Booker, and it's Mitchell missing. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
The Jazz again can't hit it. They
are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Jazz trail by 5. The rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Back the ball from deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Paul's got 5 points so far. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Diving in.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Ayton against Gobert. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Over in the corner, Paul. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Utah trailing here. Here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Booker the pass to Ayton.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
First trip to the line for him here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 4. To the middle. Back to Mitchell. Lots of room. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Paul kicks to Booker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Paul's shot is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns.
Your chance, Denver. All right.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Suns. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. And thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And here is O'Neal after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket. So 2 shots coming up for him.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton in the corner. Back to Booker. Over Conley. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 2. Paul against Conley. Paul goes in. Booker in the corner. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Gobert. Booker pulls it in. The Suns have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Paul's shot is off. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mitchell outside. The three-pointer, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Paul against O'Neal. Paul dishes to Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Gobert with it. He dishes it to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. From 11 feet away. The shot will not fall. Good D by Booker.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Can they get it? The rebound by the Jazz.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
That's good by Mitchell.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Passes it to Booker. Paul against Conley. Paul right side. Kicks it out to Booker. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. And stolen by Ayton. And here they come. For three, Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach after. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
50.
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bojan Bogdanović with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Eric Castro. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. McGee inside. Whiteside's there. Clock at 4. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. Missed it. Even after all those chances. From outside the arc. Stolen by Gay. Oh, Whiteside in position. Stolen by McGee. Here's Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. Payne kicks to Johnson. No good on the 3. Jazz leading by 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen by McGee. Guys, as they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
McGee with the block. Shamet on the wing. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Over in the corner, Pascal. Traps in the tray. Both got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Payne's shot is good.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Gay. He kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Gay. Pass to Pascal. And then Gomez a screen. He lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Payne. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus he can block your shot with either hand.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. Down low, Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got his second basket.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Drives to the hoop. Payne passes to McGee. Up to Payne. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Mitchell outside. From the arc. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Going inside. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. How about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivots, manning the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Booker.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Pass to O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, Crowder. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And the layup's good off the glass.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Conley surveying the D. The pass to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Connects from 3-point range. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
Ball against Conley. Ball outside. Plenty of space. That shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. And here's Conley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Conley's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bridges against O'Neal. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. We're three. Booker.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Passes it to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now O'Neal. Had the space there, but it's offline. On deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ayton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Suns trail by 11. Ball right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Paul.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
On the wing, Mitchell. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Conley with the 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Aiden's special.
Ball against Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker against Mitchell. Bridges outside. And there's the drive. That one falls. And now there's a 5-point Utah lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. Also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
All right, David, thanks. Conley finds Mitchell. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. 3-pointer. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Paul surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. And So it's Utah with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.